Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment, where we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have another fun episode for you guys that you want to stick around for. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Anyway, let me get into this video here. So ever since Max Kellerman was forcibly removed from ESPN First Take last year, whenever the ratings come out, it seems to be something that people just rush to go and see. Everybody wants to know what the ratings are of ESPN First Take. And it's no secret that after the departure of Max Kellerman, the show's ratings took a hit. Why? It's not that Max Kellerman left the show. It's not that they got rid of him. It was the reasons they got rid of Max Kellerman that really turned a lot of people off. As y'all know, we documented this a lot last year. There were some episodes of ESPN First Take that I used to watch, and I said to myself, some of this looks a little bit weird. I was like, why is Stephen A. Smith speaking to this guy like this? He's talking to him like as if he's talking to his son on TV. I thought a lot of that was weird. A lot of people say, oh, no, man. You're looking too much into it. You're reading too much into it. It's just acting. They're just putting it on for TV. And it turned out that I was right. That, in fact, Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman did not have a good relationship. And one of the reasons why people were upset after Max Kellerman left the show was because even Max Kellerman himself was against the idea of the shakeup, and Stephen A. Smith went on other media outlets like Breakfast Club, and he basically said, "Listen, I was the one that pushed for them to get rid of him, and I just wanted something different." And he felt as if the show was getting a little bit stale. He wasn't having fun producing the show, and so he pushed for that move. And 5 years later, they were able to make that move. So initially, when they got rid of Max Kellerman, the show took a hit, but some months later, subsequently, the show started picking up, and now it seems as if the new ratings are out for the show, and it looks as if ratings are up. And we're getting this here from hotnewshiphop.com, and basically the article starts off with the headline: Stephen A. Smith celebrates First Take's massive ratings increase. According to the report from the Big Lead, First Take had an average February viewership of 450,000, which is the most they ever had in that month. This is a 22% increase from January, and it's a demonstration that the show is still incredibly strong, despite what some of the critics have said. Stephen A. Smith took to Twitter to show his appreciation for the numbers as he wrote, "Thank you all." So those were basically what the new ratings were, and that's what Stephen A. Smith had to say. He said, "Thank you all." And I guess he was showing his appreciation that the show was doing well. Now, after Max Kellerman left the show, Stephen A. Smith said he wanted sort of an ensemble cast, where he wanted this kind of rotating cast where different personalities, analysts, whatever, will come on and talk about different things that are happening in sports. You had Michael Irvin coming on to talk about football. You had Kendrick Perkins coming on to talk about basketball. And you had all of these different personalities. Of course, you had Jay Williams come on there. He would talk about basketball. And recently, JJ Redick, who they ended up adding to the ESPN team, he would come on there and talk about basketball, and they've had some really, high moments on the show, and probably that contributed to the uptick in views. But recently, they had a new addition to ESPN First Take, and this guy really was able to, create some fireworks and create some serious entertainment. And that latest addition, and the latest addition to the cast is Chris Mad Dog Russo. He came on there, and he was talking to Stephen A. Smith about MLB and basketball, and he had a very, very interesting and hilarious segment with him when they were talking about where where Stephen Curry ranks all time. For those of you guys who missed his hilarious exchange between Stephen A. Smith and Chris Mad Dog Russo, I want you guys to quickly take a listen to the two of them going back and forth here, because I think it's actually pretty entertaining.
Greatest shooter in the history. You really want to do this? You want to do this?
Let's go.
That's fine.
Can we go through them?
Let's go. We got
right.
MJ. We got LeBron.
No.
Okay.
I do the asking. The asking.
Okay.
You got a series to win for your life. Bird or Curry? Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
He got me. I can't go against a healthy Larry Bird. I can't go against a healthy Larry Bird.
Magic or Curry?
Well, it depends on what I need.
Game on the series on the line.
Listen, Magic is the greatest point guard in the history of basketball.
There you go.
Steph Curry's the greatest shooter. Steph Curry's the greatest shooter.
We're not talking about shooting.
What do I need?
I'm talking about winning championships. Game, series on the line. You got a chance. Your life's on the line.
Okay.
You want Magic, you want Curry. Don't tell me Curry. You know you're wrong.
I'm going with Magic. With Magic.
You want Kareem or you want Curry?
Kareem, of course.
You want Russell or you want Curry? Oh, come on. He won 11 championships in 13 years.
That's not the point. Wait a minute. He's never averaged more than 18.5 points in his career. He was a big-time rebounder. Hold on. He was a big, listen. He was a big, he's the ultimate champion. See, he's trying to get me to be disrespectful to the ultimate champion. I'm not going to do that. What I'm saying to you is Bill Russell never averaged more than 18.5 points per game in his career, but he was an elite rebounder and defender. My argument to you is, if you give me all the offense in the world, why am I worried about defense? I'm not worried about defense. So guess what? I might not do that. If you're going to ask the question that way, what do I need? That's why I'm asking you.
One game?
Hey, what did I just say? What do I need?
I can't hear you guys. They took my headset off. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You can hear me. You can hear me loud and clear.
It dropped. I am tired of this nonsense. You can't put him ahead of Bird. You can't put him ahead of Magic. You can't put him ahead of the three centers. You can't put him ahead of Jordan. You cannot put him ahead of LeBron. You can't put him ahead of Tim Duncan under any circumstances. You can't put him ahead of Tim Duncan, and you can't put him ahead of Kobe. That's 8, 9 guys right there.
Now, as you heard in that segment, that was very entertaining. Regardless of what you think, it was entertaining. Now, it was my first time really listening to Chris Mad Dog Russo, and I thought he did a really good job. I thought he pushed back really well in a humorous way. He wasn't contentious. Another thing that I noticed between him and Max Kellerman was that when Mad Dog was pushing back, you could see that Stephen A. Smith wasn't annoyed. He seemed to be amused by it. He seemed to be having fun. They were pushing back and forth, but he was giving it to Stephen A. Smith. And I think one of the reasons why it works so well is because of their energy, right? Energy goes a long way in this business. When you perform, you essentially have to perform, right? And it's one of the reasons why, in my opinion, I thought that little segment there was more entertaining than a lot of the stuff that you see on Undisputed. Undisputed is a hilarious show. I think Shannon Sharp really brings a lot of the energy. Skip Bayless is an older guy, but he brings energy. But when he was younger, Skip Bayless could turn it on, man. He can get angry. He could be banging on the table and all. And he was very entertaining. But Shannon Sharp really is the energy guy. He's the one really screaming and, really flamboyant on there. And he brings a lot to the show. But if you look at that exchange, or if you listen to that exchange, rather, between Stephen A. Smith and Mad Dog Russo, they were both at the same level. And I think it makes for great TV, and probably is one of the reasons why ratings are up. So whether you like it or not, regardless of whatever you may have to think about Stephen A. Smith, and we all have our opinions on him, including me. According to the numbers, he's still at the top of the game. He's the guy still at the top of the mountain, and it proves that to me, in general, that people have a short memory, and it also shows you that people, will choose entertainment over everything, right? If you can entertain them, they will pretty much forgive all of your sins. For better or for worse, that's just the way it is. So the question really to you guys is, what do you think about the new ratings? Number one. And number two, do you think the ratings will continue to go up as time goes on? And the second question I have is this. Do you think Chris Mad Dog Russo should be a permanent fixture on the show? Would you like to see him as a debate partner the way Max Kellerman was, or would you just like him to come in periodically as a rotating guest? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Again, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we drop our content. Once again, this is Charles here from Dreamerspro. Wishing you guys an amazing day and catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.